News. Good. What's up, and welcome to another iBall Radio Game of the Week here from Montgomery, Alabama, hometown. Montgomery Academy versus Huntsville High for this Saturday's iBall Radio Game of the Week. I'm your host, Derek Williams, also known as D-Will, the coach, and I'm in the building with my guy, producer extraordinaire, on the ones and twos. Breezy is in the building. Man, listen, we have an exciting game for you tonight. Defending 3A state champion Montgomery Academy takes on 7A, number one in the state currently right now, the Huntsville High Panthers. Huntsville High makes the trip down I-65 here to Montgomery Academy. This is their second game in 2 days. They came down last night and beat Carver Montgomery by 9, and then today they wake up and they play Montgomery Academy, the defending 3A state champion, here at the iBall Radio Game of the Week.
Yes, sir.
Breezy.
Yes.
Breaking down this game, man. Hopefully everybody has went to iBallRadio.com and checked out the preview article for tonight's game. We break down keys. We break down key players. We give keys to the game. Whole bunch is in those articles. Make sure you go check it out at iBallRadio.com. Hopefully you're watching us right now on the iBall Radio YouTube page. We are sponsored by the Glenn Wilson Lending Team and Movement Mortgage. Visit them right now at the Glenn Wilson Team Lending Team.com.
Yes, sir. Thank you. What's up, chat?
What's up, chat, man? I will tell you this, Breezy. I'm excited about this game. When we come back, we got a minute 48 before the game tips off. When we come back, man, we will break down the starting lineups and give you some keys to the game verbally here on iBallRadio.com and the iBall Radio YouTube page. And we're back here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week at Montgomery Academy for Montgomery Academy versus Huntsville High here on this Saturday, SEC Championship Saturday. Right now, currently the game is 7-0. Yes. Georgia is on Alabama. We'll come back to that, Breeze.
We're gonna come back.
We'll come back to that.
We're gonna recycle
as they do the starting lineups right now. Starting tonight for the visiting Huntsville High Panthers, you have number 1 sophomore Tyson Bobbitt, also number 2 senior Cam Carney, number 3 junior Hudson Gossett, also junior number 5 Evan Toms, and rounding out the starting 5 for the Panthers is number 24, a junior in David Harrison. Also starting for the Montgomery Academy Eagles, Number 10, Will Winfro, 6'1", senior guard. Also, number 12, Jared Friendly, a 6'6", junior wingman. Braden Gordon, number 4, 6'3", junior. And Mason Ellis, a 6'2", sophomore, one of the top point guards in the state of Alabama, and also a sophomore. Starting for Montgomery Academy is number 22, Caleb Miles. As we're set here for tip-off here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week on iBallRadio.com and the iBall Radio YouTube page. Winning the tip is Huntsville High with the basketball right now. Cam Carney up top gets it over to the point guard, Tyson Bobbitt. Up top, Bobbitt comes off of Evan Tom's screen. Looking inside for Toms. He gets it in, guarded by Friendly. Backdoor cut, Cam Carney over Miles, and it's good. 2-0 early. And listen, you will see this all game long. Keys to victory for Montgomery Academy tonight is going to be handling that pressure from Huntsville High. Huntsville High presses you full court the entire game. Will the Eagles be able to control that pressure and be able to get into their offense? Also, they have a legit big three in Jared Friendly. Right on cue, he knocks down a three by Jared Friendly and Braden Gordon and also Mason Ellis. If those three can continue to score baskets throughout the game, the Eagles will have a great chance to win this basketball game. 3-2 early on here in the first quarter. Caleb Harrison drive on Gordon. Bobbitt back out to Harrison. Bobbitt pull up three-pointer. Off back rim. No good. Rebound by Renfro. Listen, even on misses, Huntsville High will stay in their pressure defense. They will not pull out of that full court pressure. So Montgomery Academy has to be aware and know that, hey, they are coming the entire game. There has never be a time for them to relax on the offensive end. Jared gets it up to Gordon. Gordon pull up three over Toms. It's short, no good. Rebound Renfro. Kicks it out to Ellis. Ellis catch and shoot three. It's off rim, no good. Rebound Evan Toms. Hudson Gossett with the basketball. Hudson Gossett went for 30 points last night against Carver Montgomery on 10 made three-point shots. I have said this before. He is one of the best shooters in the state of Alabama, and Montgomery Academy is going to have to make sure they know where he is at all times, because if he gets going, like you say, he can knock down double-digit threes in one ball game. Foul on the play, number 22. Caleb Miles, his first personal foul. Evan Toms on the cross screen. He gets it in. There's that pressure from Huntsville High. Quick three by Renfro. No good. Rebound Carney. Up quick. Skip pass over to Bobbitt. Baseline drive. Left-hand layup. And it's good. And if you read the article today, I tell you, Tyson Bobbitt, the 2028 point guard transfer in from Oklahoma, loves to finish with his left hand around the basket. He's a righty, but he loves to finish with that right hand. 6'3" early score, 5:40 left here in the first quarter. Mason Ellis driving on Bobbitt, two of the top point guards in the class of 2028, squaring off right here, right now. Foul goes against number 2, Cam Carney, his first personal foul, team first here in the first quarter. Substitution for Montgomery Academy coming in, number 3, J.J. Jackson, replacing Caleb Miles. Jackson, another sophomore. Young squad here for Montgomery Academy this year. Good pass inside. Mason Ellis up for 2. Great pass by Will Winfro on the inbounds. 8-3 with a Montgomery Academy early lead here. Bobbitt with the basketball over to Harrison. Back to Bobbitt up top. Got to close out hard on Hudson. Got it. Kicks it. Good defense. Great defense. Evan Toms, loose ball, gets it. Corner to Carney. He drives. Nothing. Good defense. Nice cut. Jared Friendly. Uh-oh. Him and Harrison at the rim. Hey! And he throws it down. Big time jam by Jared Friendly to give them a 10-3 early lead. The big part about that, I'm going to tell you what was so awesome about that play by Jared Friendly. Him and David Harrison played AAU together this summer with Pro 1 on their 16 and under team. So that's Pro 1.
Right.
That's Pro 1 teammates going at it on that play. Meet me at the rim.
That's
Jared Friendly with the big time throwdown over Caleb Harrison.
Yeah.
I had the score wrong earlier. It is 6-7. 7-6 Montgomery Academy leads.
Okay.
7-6 Montgomery Academy leads. They fixed the score on the scoreboard.
I got you.
That was big time.
Boom, boom.
Boom, boom,
Boom.
for Jared Friendly.
Thank you, young bull.
We appreciate that. We needed that. Evan Toms in. Tyson Bobbitt, corner three. Long, no good. Renfro with his third rebound of the basketball game, but he turns it over. I told you. And Trayvell Lewis in the game. Stripped by J.J. Jackson. Throws it off Bobbitt's leg. A lot of pressure. I will continue to tell you, Will Renfro on that play has to understand that at any point, that pressure's never going to turn off from Huntsville High. Huntsville High still full court pressure. Come with the trap. Get it up to Gordon. Gordon, corner three, drives on Toms. Reverse layup, up, and rolls around. No good. Great drive by Braden Gordon. He just couldn't get it to go. Bray has to dunk those type of plays. Like, go up knowing you got 6'8", 6'9", Evan Toms following you. Go dunk the basketball. Ensure that you get it in the basket. Baseline drive by Bobbitt up top to Hudson Gotson. No good on the three. Rebound Mason Ellis pushing it up. Nice move, Ellis, and he misses the layup. Huntsville High coming back with it. Tyson Bobbitt, guarded by Jackson. Evan Toms drives baseline, and he puts it up and in. Montgomery Academy is doing a really good job right now of handling this pressure from Huntsville High. This is a smaller court. This is not a regulation 94-50 court like they play on at Huntsville High. So you would think this would favor Huntsville High on this smaller court. There they are again, those two top 20-28 point guards going at it head-to-head. I love to see this matchup between Mason Ellis and Tyson Bobbitt. Those are two names that you're going to hear a lot of over the next several years here in the state of Alabama. With it up top is Friendly. Head fake drives. Kicks it to Renfro. Good to see number 55 back on the floor for Huntsville High. Graham Gossett, who's been out all year, but now he's back. Jared Friendly underneath, misses it. Good pass by Mason Ellis. Bobbitt. Now he gets it to Graham Gossett. His first shot is no good. Graham Gossett, another one of those 2028. It is littered with a bunch of those top 2028 players here in this basketball game for Huntsville High and Montgomery Academy. A lot of names. Graham Gossett is one that you haven't heard. He's the younger brother of Hudson Gossett. He's one that hasn't played all season long. Just now getting back from injury. He's going to be one also in the next several years. You're going to hear his name a lot on the recruiting trail. Mason Ellis, guarded full court by Cam Carney. Ellis with it. Up top to Jackson. J.J. Jackson from the corner. No good. Air ball. Rebound to Hudson. Gossett kicks it up to Carney. Huntsville High pushing. Evan Toms. Jump stop over Friendly. No good. Rebound by Gordon. Gordon pushing up in transition to the basket. Big, strong move. No good. Tipped up by Friendly. No good. Rebound. Fought for and jump ball on the play. 8-7, 149 left in this first quarter. Huntsville High leads by 1. Possession arrow goes over to Montgomery Academy. Montgomery Academy is doing a really good job early on in this ball game. Will they be able to sustain this momentum throughout? Renfro, corner three. No good. Rebound tipped around, picked up by Gordon. Over to Friendly. Knocked out of bounds by Hudson Gossett. That's going to be huge for them. They're going to have to continue to rebound that basketball throughout this game. Substitution coming in the game for Montgomery Academy. Caleb Miles replacing Mason Ellis. Miles with the basketball up top. Over to Friendly, head fake. Kicks it to Winfro. Nice pass inside to Caleb Miles. Caleb Miles jump stop up, no good. Rebound to David Harrison. Here's Bobbitt downhill, guarded by Miles. Oh, great move by Bobbitt. Kicks it to the corner to Graham. Gossett hands it right back to Bobbitt. Nothing. Up top to Harrison. Constant motion by Huntsville High. Constant motion. Nice defense by Montgomery Academy. Rebound by Jared Friendly. He kicks it up to Gordon. Gordon full speed. Up and over. And one for Braden Gordon. Hold on. One referee had a block. The other referee had a charge. So no and one on a play. A charge was called. It looked like Gordon avoided the contact and he didn't catch him square in the chest. He was able to jump across. Now the referees will have a conversation. So a block was called on the play. That foul goes against Braden Gordon. J.J. Jackson with the good defense. Tip to Winfro. He steals it. Gets it back to Jackson. Into Gordon. Gordon up. Floats it. No good. Gets his own rebound. And there's a foul on Cam Carney. Fast-paced basketball game right now here from Montgomery Academy for the iBall Radio Game of the Week. Huntsville High leads early, 8-7, 40.6 seconds left in the first quarter. Going to the line to shoot two is number 4, Braden Gordon. Gordon, first free throw up and good. Second free throw on the way. And it's also good. Checking back into the game is number 1, Mason Ellis, replacing Braden Gordon. Tyson Bobbitt with the basketball, guarded by J.J. Jackson. J.J. Jackson right now putting a lot of pressure on that basketball, making it tough for Tyson Bobbitt to get into a set or even get the ball across half court. Really good job right there by J.J. Jackson, pressuring the basketball in the full court. Trayvell Lewis with the basketball, kicks it out to Bobbitt, over to Graham Gossett, inside to Evan Toms, face up on Friendly. Great move, Evan Toms, spin baseline. Mason Ellis, wild shot, no good. Rebound by Toms. Toms over to Gossett. Gossett half court. Oh, off back rim. And that will do it for the first quarter of play here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week. Huntsville High leads by 1, 10-9. Very competitive first quarter. Impressed with MA's ability to handle the pressure here from Huntsville High early. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with you after this right here on iBallRadio.com and the iBall Radio YouTube page. And we're back here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week here at Montgomery Academy for Montgomery Academy versus Huntsville High. Started the second quarter here, 10-9, Huntsville High with the 1-point lead. Competitive first quarter from Montgomery Academy, handling that pressure well, being able to score on the other end, and keeping Huntsville High to one shot. Like I mentioned, keys to this basketball game was for Montgomery Academy to handle that Huntsville High full court pressure and be able to contain Evan Toms. Evan Toms had a good first quarter. However, they were able to keep him off the glass and make him take shots outside the paint. With the basketball starting the second quarter is Huntsville High. Hudson got it with it, dribbling, looks inside the Toms, guarded by Friendly. Friendly with the block shot, picked up by Will Winfro. Winfro over to Friendly. Friendly kicks it to the corner to Gordon. Gordon three. No good, off back rim, rebound by Lewis. Lewis, no hesitation, pushing it up. Nobody stops ball. Great move by Travell Lewis with 2 points on the play. Nice layup by Lewis. If nobody stops the basketball, keep going. Friendly with the basketball up top on Toms. Over to Winfro. Winfro head fake, gets it to Friendly. Friendly with the step back. Corner to Gordon. Winfro, wide open three, and it's good. Knocked down by Will Winfro. Ties the basketball game up at 12. Hudson got it inside to Evan Toms. Again, and there's a foul on the play.
Number 12, Jerry Brady, his first.
Foul goes against Jared Friendly, his first personal foul, team first here in the second quarter. Evan Toms to the line to shoot two. First free throw is short, no good. Into the game for Huntsville High. Number 2, Cam Carney checks back in and also getting his first action of the night. Number 10, Luke Gerber checks into the ball game. Replacing Bobbitt and Lewis. Second free throw for Toms is good. Replacing Toms, checking into the basketball game. Number 24, David Harrison. Nice pass. Jared Friendly. There he is. Pull up three ball. Bang! And Jared Friendly knocks down his second three-pointer of the basketball game. And a carry is called against Bobbitt. Turnover on the play. Ball goes back over to Montgomery Academy. 15-13, 6:24 here in the second quarter. Like we mentioned in the article earlier today, keys to this matchup, they have to understand Jared Friendly is somebody who can oh, nice move. Mason Ellis, pull-up jump shot, no good. Jared Friendly is a kid who can handle pressure. He's a guy that can get you into the offense and help relieve some of that pressure on that press. Three-pointer, Luke Gerber is good. Knocked down by Luke Gerber over Mason Ellis and Braden Gordon. To the middle to JJ, over to Gordon. Gordon, three-pointer, knocked down. Great offense there by Montgomery Academy. Tyson Bobbitt up quick. Hudson got it. Bobbitt head fake. Great defense by JJ Jackson. He's been doing a good job pressuring Tyson Bobbitt so far here in this basketball game. Cam Carney out to David Harrison. David Harrison drives. Nothing. Back out to Carney. Carney skip past to Gerber. That's what he does. No good. Off back rim. Rebound, Braden Gordon. Gordon dribble handoff to Jackson. Jackson slows it down. Gets it up top to Ellis. Swings it over. Jared Friendly, pull up three ball. No good. Back rim. Rebound to Tyson Bobbitt. Bobbitt, long pass up to Cam Carney. No good. Tries to throw it to Harrison. Harrison bobbles it, picked up by Mason Ellis. Gordon up top between the circles. Crossover on Carney. Hop step. Will Winfro head fake. One dribble pull up. Short, no good. Rebound, David Harrison. Tyson Bobbitt with the basketball, guarded by Renfro. Calls for a screen from Harrison. Luke Gerber, corner, drives. Tries to reverse, no good. Rebound, Renfro. Timeout, Montgomery Academy. 18-16, Montgomery Academy leads Huntsville High by 2 here with 4:14 in the second quarter. 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here with you. Not playing in this basketball game tonight for Montgomery Academy is Rob McGahee. Had 25 points 2 games ago against Pike Road. Hurt his knee, has to get evaluated. However, missing him tonight, Montgomery Academy with a shorter bench. They're not as deep as they were last year when they won the 3A state championship. So with Rob McGahee going out, it shortens that bench even more. However, they're getting really good contributions right now from Will Winfro and also J.J. Jackson. Will Winfro on the offensive end, J.J. Jackson on the defensive end, pressuring that basketball, making it hard for Huntsville High to get into their offense. Understand, Huntsville High played a game last night at Carver Montgomery. To turn a quick turnaround today, having to come over and play Montgomery Academy. Montgomery Academy is doing a really good job of making sure they putting Huntsville High in pressure situations, making them work to get that basketball up. Hopefully, some point fatigue may set in and see if Montgomery Academy can get some separation in this basketball game. Up top with it, Mason Ellis over to Braden Gordon. Gordon with it on the right wing. Drives, spins, triple team. Has it knocked away and a foul is called. Foul is called on David Harrison, his first personal foul. Team first here in the second quarter. Mason Ellis looking to throw it in. Gets it up top to Friendly. Friendly guarded by Toms, looking to go 1-on-1. Kicks it to Ellis. Ellis driving. Up, floater, no good, off back rim, tips around. Over to Caleb Miles. And basketball is out on Montgomery Academy. With the basketball, Hudson Gossett, guarded by Mason Ellis. Gossett gets it over to his younger brother, Graham Gossett, looking inside, kicks it up top to David Harrison. Great pin by Evan Toms. Has it tipped, but he muscles it up and in. 2-point basket by Evan Toms. Friendly with it, guarded by Gossett. Hudson Gossett. Crossover, catch and shoot 3. Braden Gordon, it's short, no good. Picked up by Graham Gossett. Throws it up to Evan Toms. Evan Toms, big time throwdown. Great job of turning a defensive rebound into offense here. Tipped out of bounds. Cam Carney, ball stays right here with Montgomery Academy. 2:58 left here in the second quarter. 2-point game, 20-18. Huntsville High leads. To pitch it in, Braden Gordon. Gets it to Mason Ellis, and he slows it down, bringing it across. Guarded by David Harrison. Over to Jackson. Jackson over to Friendly. Another 3, no good, off back rim. Rebound, Hudson Gossett. You got to stop ball. You can't let him shoot, but it's tipped from behind. Another one. He won't miss 2 in a row. Oh, he did. Rebound to... Tipped out of bounds. Ball stays, goes over to Montgomery Academy. Tough spot to take it in for Friendly. Throws it in to Ellis. Ellis looking, kicks it over to Friendly. Friendly over to Jackson. Jackson catch and shoot three, and it's good. Knockdown shot. 3-point basket by J.J. Jackson, giving Montgomery Academy a 1-point lead. Lewis drives. Up top to Toms, hand off to Graham Gossett. Excuse me, Hudson Gossett. Now he kicks it to Graham Gossett. Over to Bobbitt. Good ball movement by Huntsville High. Lewis, stolen by Gordon. Gordon to the basket. Big, strong move. And an offensive foul is called. His second personal foul. Tough call that time on Braden Gordon going to the basket. Check it back into the basketball game. It's Renfro for Gordon, who goes out with his second personal foul, 148 here in the second quarter. Turnover on the play. Mason Ellis, good defense, knocks it out of the hand of Tyson Bobbitt, and Tyson Bobbitt bobbles it out of bounds for another turnover. Listen, these guards from Montgomery Academy, J.J. Jackson and Mason Ellis, are giving Tyson Bobbitt a really tough time on the defensive end. J.J. Jackson brings it across half court. And a cheap foul on Evan Toms. His first personal foul, second team foul here in the second quarter on Huntsville High. Jackson up top. Gets it over to Winfro. Winfro driving against Carney. Back to Jackson. Jackson drive, kick to the corner, catch and shoot three. No good for Ellis. Rebound Winfro. Back to Jackson. Jackson thought about it. Kicks it up top to Winfro. Jared Friendly gets it up top, slows it down. Gets a call from Coach Jeremy Arendt. Coach says what he wants. Drive by Friendly. Picks up his dribble. Nice move. And laid by J.J. Jackson over Evan Toms. Great play by J.J. Jackson. Hudson Gossett with the basketball. High post to Toms. Toms going one-on-one against Friendly. Double team. Kick across. Graham Gossett catch and shoot three. Short, no good. Rebound Mason Ellis. And Coach Arendt wants one shot. 20 seconds to go here in the second quarter. 3-point game. Montgomery Academy leads by 3. Friendly up top with 8, driving on Toms, kicks it to the corner. And that's what Huntsville High does well. Cam Carney on the help defense. Jared Friendly jumps in the air to throw a pass. Cam Carney slides right up under him and gets a charging foul. That will be the second personal foul here on Jared Friendly. 4.9 seconds to go here in the half. Evan Thompson kick it in, gets it to Bobbitt. Bobbitt on a speed dribble. Looks, finds Hudson Gossett, turns, shooting is short, no good. And that will do it for the first half. First half of play. Montgomery Academy takes it into the locker room, leading 23-20 over the number 1 team in Class 7A in Huntsville High. We'll be right back with you right here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week, sponsored by Glenn Wilson Lending Company. Glenn Wilson Lending Company. Visit them at www.theglennwilsonlendingteam.com. We'll be right back with you here on iBallRadio.com and the iBall Radio YouTube page. And we're back here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week from Montgomery Academy. Montgomery Academy versus Huntsville High. Halftime score. Montgomery Academy leads by 3, 23-20. Leading scores in the first half for Montgomery Academy. Jared Friendly has 8 points in this first half. 2 huge threes and a big-time posterization jam over David Harrison. Also in the scoring column for Montgomery Academy, Braden Gordon has 5 points, and J.J. Jackson has a surprising 5 points here in that first half. Also rounding out the top scores, Mason Ellis has 2, and also Will Winfro added 3 points in that first half. For Huntsville High, Evan Toms had 11 points in that first half. Nobody else had more than 3 points. That is shocking to see Huntsville High struggle, so to speak, on the offensive end of the floor. Like I mentioned earlier, coming off a big game last night, Breezy, against Carver Montgomery.
Yeah.
Where here's what I'm gonna shock you with. Last night against Carver Montgomery, Hudson Gossett had 10 3-pointers.
Wow.
10.
Wow.
30 points.
Wow.
He had 0 points here in the first half of this basketball game. And in my opinion, that's the difference. Huntsville High has not been able to score it from the outside like they normally do, only putting up 20 points in the first half. So if they're only going to score 20 points and a half, Montgomery Academy has a shot to win this basketball game.
Yeah, they're in trouble.
So I will tell you this, foul trouble for Montgomery Academy. Braden Gordon and Jared Friendly have 2 apiece. And also for Huntsville High, David Harrison and Cam Carney have 2 apiece.
Okay.
Now, I will say this. If they continue to play this way, if they can continue to handle this pressure from Huntsville High, Montgomery Academy has a legit chance to win this basketball game in the end.
Right. I agree. We're going to see.
2 minutes before we get kicked off right back here at the iBall Radio Game of the Week. We'll be right back with you after this message on iBallRadio.com and the iBall Radio YouTube page. We'll be back after this. Are you ready? All right, let's do it. And we're back here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week from Montgomery Academy. Here in Montgomery, Alabama, Montgomery Academy versus Huntsville High. Halftime score 23-20. Montgomery Academy lead. Defending 3A state champs, leading the #1 team in Class 7A by 3 at the half. Starting the second half, Montgomery Academy will have the basketball. And we're joined right now by one of the coaches from Huntsville High. He's going to join us here for most of the third. You going to hang out the whole third?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, you're going to hang out the whole third quarter, man. Tip-off, ball's back in. Mason Ellis with the basketball. Over to Gordon. Back up top to Ellis. Ellis driving. Jump stop blocked by Toms. And retains the basketball over to Lewis. So, Coach, tell me, man, you guys played a tough game last night against Carver Montgomery, correct?
We did.
What is it? Only scoring 20 points in this first half. Tell me what the halftime message was in the locker room from Coach Swears.
Toughness, screaming toughness. This right now, this team is out toughing us. I don't ever question us playing hard. We always play hard. Just sometimes we don't play as tough as we should. We let balls hit the ground on boxing out rebounds, like those little things, the nuances. That's how you win and lose, like big games that matter. You know what I'm saying? Like they are state champs for a reason. They're not just a bummy team we down here playing. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna play us tough, and they matching up well. They playing hard, and we just got to match that intensity.
Cam Carty misses both free throws on the other end. Rebound to Montgomery Academy. So I will say this, Coach. I watch you guys a lot, and you know that, right?
Yes, sir.
And I will say this. Montgomery Academy has done a really good job of handling you guys' pressure. Mason Ellis from the corner three. Mason Ellis knocks it down. A lot of teams turn the basketball over against you guys. Montgomery Academy didn't have a lot of live ball turnovers in that first half where you guys get a lot of runouts. Is that something that you think is a little bit of a difference in this basketball game so far?
And not just are they handling the pressure, they're making the shots. So once they get out of it, they're making the shots to not just break the press, but to score out of the press. Like little stuff like that turnover, like we can't afford that. Man.
That's very uncharacteristic by Tyson Bobbitt. He is a guy who struggled with that pressure from Montgomery Academy in that.
In the middle of the game yesterday, so we don't know if it's something up with him or not. But he's still playing hard for us, so he'll figure it out. He's a tough kid.
Drive on the baseline by Cam Carney. Up it is good. 28-22, 6-12 here in the third quarter. Bringing it up, Mason Ellis with the basketball. Spin move, floater, up and good. Big time basket by Mason Ellis.
They haven't had a position where they haven't scored this game. So, like, it's a home game for them. They're comfortable. All right, Bill, get down here.
Up, rebound, tipped around.
It's big, Cam.
Short, no good. Big rebound by Lewis.
Go up.
Graham Gossett with it, throws it back to Bobbitt. Bobbitt almost throws it away. Cam Carney, baseline drive, no good. Rebound by Toms, tipped up, no good. Carney gets the rebound, surrounded, and a foul is called.
It's a lid on the rim down here, man. We got to figure out what's going on.
That ball did not want to go in for Cam Carney. Foul goes against Will Renfro, his first personal foul. Team second foul here in the second quarter for Montgomery Academy. Bobbitt kicks it in to Harrison, straight down low. Good hands by Friendly. Throws it up to Gordon. Gordon, roll, and no good. However, he is fouled on a play by David Harrison. His second personal foul. First team foul here in the second quarter. Headed to the line to shoot 2 free throws is Braden Gordon. On that entry pass, Coach, what did you see?
David forcing.
Forced it. Easy answer. Easy answer.
Forcing. It's like he sees it. Go ahead and get it while you're looking at it. That half a second matters.
Mm-hmm.
He's looking, or just put it in the air. Evan 6'9", man. Put the ball in the air. Let him go get it. This kid at the free throw line, what's his name?
Braden Gordon.
Braden Gordon. I remember playing him last year. He was tough last year too. So, like this team right here that they have they can hoop.
They can hoop.
They came to Huntsville last year and hoop. Like they can hoop.
Yeah, and Gordon's a 4-star linebacker here in the state of Alabama. Has 12 high major offers already from Georgia, Alabama, two of the teams that are playing in the SEC championship game right now.
Built like it.
Nice pass inside to Tom's, no good, but he tips it back in. J.J. Jackson with the basketball. For those who don't know, J.J. Jackson is the son of Coach J.J. Jackson, longtime Carver head coach, and now the assistant coach at Alabama State.
Yeah. He was tough, too. Ooh, he was tough.
Mason Ellis blocked on the play, however, foul on the floor. Foul called on Cam Carney. His second personal foul, team second here in the second quarter. Substitution for Huntsville High into the game. 55, Graham Gossett replacing Tyson Bobbitt. Coach, I was saying, man, this game right here is littered with 2028 prospects. You got Graham Gossett, Tyson Bobbitt for Huntsville High. For Montgomery Academy, you got Mason Ellis. You got J.J. Jackson and Braden Gordon right on cue with the floater. One of the top 5 players in the class of 2027 in basketball also.
That 28 class is very deep.
Oh, my goodness.
In the state of Alabama, it's very deep.
Especially at that point guard position, man. I think it's 10 top level point guards in the state of Alabama right now.
Yeah, that 28 class is different.
Score inside by Evan Toms. Quick timeout by Coach Christian Swears. 33-26, full timeout. Since we got Coach on with us, we'll stay right here with you. So, Coach, so far this season.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, I didn't give you your headphones, but so far this season, tell me this. You guys are 8-1, played a really tough schedule, lost to a really good Burkmark team in the Hoops Given.
Yes, sir.
Since then, kind of talk about what the strategy has been.
We all right. We'll be fine. But we need these kind of games right here.
Right.
Because this team, between last year and this year's team, this team isn't as battle tested as these other teams we've had with a Simon, with a JD, with a Braden, with a Caleb Harrison, Josh Bowman. Those guys did this for 4 years. You know
right.
They are getting back. This team is getting battle tested in these kind of games right here.
So, like you say, you guys lost a lot last year, right? Like a senior latent veteran team, like you say, that had been to the wars. A lot of those guys had played in the Final Four before when Huntsville High made it to their first Final Four in school history. Now that team has changed, you got a lot of guys that were on the team but didn't play a lot of minutes, right? What are you looking at going forward, hoping this team can accomplish in these type of games?
Here, just went tough wins. Like understanding what it's like to fight back. Like last night was a great game for us. Last night we was down, a lot of adversity. If Evan got kicked out of the game, we had to find a way to win.
Right. Mason Ellis on the drive, foul by Evan Toms, his second personal foul, team third foul here in the third quarter. Going to the line to shoot 2 for Montgomery Academy, number 1, Mason Ellis.
For those of you who haven't seen the game last night, go find the clips of Hudson Gossett. It was a spiritual experience.
Right. And I was going to say that was going to be my next topic to bring up with you. Hudson Gossett made 10 3-pointers last night for 30 points, raining trays from all over. However, tonight he's scoreless. He hadn't gotten one to go down yet. What is the message to him to hopefully he can get going? Because we know he's a shooter. Shooters shoot.
Yeah.
What is his mentality, in your opinion, right now?
One thing with Hudson, he doesn't lack confidence. So right now, I think he's like 0 for 3 or something from the 3-point line.
Right.
All it takes for him is one. When one goes in, the rest of them will fall. And here, it just hasn't been his way yet. You know what I'm saying? We're fighting back. It's gonna come though. That's just how basketball guys work. It's gonna come his way.
Right.
He'll be ready. He's always ready.
Basket inside by David Harrison, 35-30, 2:56 here left in the third quarter. Lazy pass by Ellis, tipped out of bounds by Tom. Montgomery Academy will retain possession. Into the game for Huntsville High, number 1, Tyson Bobbitt replacing Graham Gossett. Talk about Graham Gossett, man, just returning back from injury.
This is game 3 for him.
Okay.
Coming back. And he's still, of course, cardio a little down, but he's still himself. Like Graham can get hot as well. That's a tough shot for
Will Renfro with another knockdown 3, his second 3-pointer of the basketball game.
He's made timely shots all night, though. Like, if we're on a run, Will hit a 3, hit a little layup.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, just to keep that cushion. So Will's pretty good.
Yeah, he's stepping up. Montgomery Academy also lost a lot of seniors last year. They lost 4 guys, 3 starters, and 4 guys who contributed a lot. And 2 of those were their best shooters from last season. He's doing a good job stepping up into that role and knocking down shots. Evan Tom slips on the play and out of bounds. On that play, Evan Thomas absorbed the contact, but it looks like he was expecting a call.
He was.
On the roads, you can't expect the call.
Man, definitely not a Montgomery.
Exactly.
Definitely not a Montgomery.
Now, speaking of Evan Thomas, he only had 8 points last night.
Mm-hmm.
You were there.
Yes,
Tell us what happened, right?
So, what I will say about Carver Montgomery, they're a very tough team, physical team. They have the bodies to match up with the Evan Toms. They have multiple 6'7", 6'8" to throw his way.
Mm-hmm.
They was throwing a couple of them his way. He got a dunk and hung on the rim a little bit. That was the first tech.
Okay.
Then the second tech, he slapped the backboard. That was probably we was a little controversial about, like,
on a block shot, he slapped the backboard?
Yeah, he
oh wow.
He slapped the backboard, and it was a thing. He got thrown out. Then he got a tech on the way out for giving his peace and blessings to the referee. So we had to go grab him, get him off the court. But he was that game was tight up until that moment. A lot of adversity for us.
Right.
We was down. And then that's when the Hudson Gossett show started. But it was I think he was on the way to another solid 20-point game.
Right.
It was just he had to work for it. He had to work for it.
Montgomery Academy with the basketball. J.J. Jackson catch and shoot 3. He knocks down another one. J.J. Jackson with his second 3-point basket of the ball game. 11-point game right now. Montgomery Academy is up on the number 1 7A team in the state, Huntsville High. Hudson Gossett with a screen. Into the game for the first time, Liam Chapman. Into the corner to Lewis. Handoff, Gossett, catch and shoot 3. Short, no good. Rebound by Chapman. Carney looking inside to Harrison. Guarded by Friendly. Mason Ellis. Skips and it's thrown away. Now, let me ask you this, Coach. You guys play on the 94-50 court, right?
Yeah.
Talk about playing on this little small court here.
It's a little different spacing.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say that's what's affecting us right now, but it does change the way you play if you're used to playing on that 94. Spacing is for Evan, for Graham, for Hudson, shooting the ball. Like, spacing matters in those kind of games. But to Montgomery Academy, like, this is their home court. It's advantage for a reason.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and they're making everything they're shooting here in the second half.
Steal by Carney. Up to Lewis. Lewis back to Carney. He throws it away. Up to Gordon. Gordon. Oh, he misses the layup. Dunk it. Tyson Bobbitt, head fake.
Block.
Man, it's a blocking foul on the play. Foul goes against number 1, Mason Ellis. His first personal foul. MA's third team foul here in this third quarter. 57.5 seconds left, 41-30. Wholesale substitutions, looking like Coach Christian Swears is bringing in 5. Now, let me ask you this, Coach.
Yes,
you guys run a lot of guys in and out often, right? You hadn't been doing that
10-man rotation.
Right, that rapid substitution that you guys usually do. Is that because you played a game last night, or is that just how you guys see it going in this basketball game right now?
Most of the time it's by game. Coach is a by game coach. Like, we got a couple of methods he stick with, but those type of adjustments are game by game. How the game going, how the game flowing, if someone's hot, if someone's not, foul trouble, like, you put all that in a bowl and figure out what you're gonna do sub-wise. But the beauty in this is depth. Like, for the past couple of years, that's something we didn't have as much, and now we have that. We're going 10 deep.
Wow. First free throw up by Bobbitt is good. Second free throw on the way. It's also good. Getting down to a single-digit ball game, 41-32. Braden Gordon with the basketball on the wing. Kicks it across to Jackson. Jackson catch and shoot. Short on the three, however. Big rebound by Friendly. Great move. Up, no good. Tipped around. Braden Gordon has it. Kicks it out to Mason Ellis. Coach, another thing, man, you guys shot clock a lot.
We do, and we've been talking about that all morning.
Down here in Montgomery, you're not gonna fight. Exactly.
Things. But what I will say is, Coach not just holding the ball or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Here, with the last 30 seconds, I get it, but he ain't been holding the ball. We've been playing kind of up and down.
Right. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Winfro kicks it to the corner. Up top to Ellis with 5. Ellis on the dribble over to Renfro. Jackson. Deep three. Short, no good. Rebound to Jared Friendly. No good at the buzzer. That will do it for the third quarter here. Montgomery Academy, a 9-point lead on Huntsville High. 41-32. Coach.
Yes, sir.
What's going to be the message going into the fourth quarter?
I'm gonna be myself. A lot of times,
right?
Coaches like just chill, but we finna make a comeback.
Okay.
I think we're gonna come out hot right here in the first 3 minutes. Try and heat it up a little bit, pressing, shooting. Talk to me about 4 minutes. At the 4-minute mark, talk to me.
Okay, that's fair enough. Fair enough, man. Because like you say, Montgomery Academy is a team that they like to play like a mini Huntsville High, right?
No, they do. They're running. They're getting up and down.
Exactly.
Press a little bit.
Right, right. And they usually bring more pressure full court than they have today. So I guess that's just Coach Jeremy Arant making adjustments for this basketball game. But we're going to take a quick break here and come back with the fourth quarter right here on iBallRadio.com and the iBall Radio YouTube page. Here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week. Montgomery Academy leads Huntsville High 41-32. We'll be right back after this. And we're back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Huntsville High with the basketball. Tyson Bobbitt on the baseline looking for a screen, but kicks it out to Carney. Carney over to Gossett. Gossett in the Toms. Toms turns and finishes and one over Jared Friendly. Great play that time by Evan Toms. Jared Friendly got a little bit on the top side. Toms felt his spent baseline, got to the basket and was fouled and finished the play. Third foul on Jared Friendly. First personal foul here. First team foul here in the fourth quarter for Montgomery Academy. Evan Toms' first free throw is up and good. Renfro in the corner, back up top to Ellis. Ellis off the screen, pull up jump shot. It's good. Knockdown shot from Mason Ellis. Full timeout here by Coach Jeremy Arant. Coach Arant having a conversation with Jared Friendly right now. He's picked up his third personal foul. He can't afford to pick up another one here in this fourth quarter because that changes his aggressiveness and his ability to guard Evan Toms on the inside. He's done a fairly good job throughout this basketball game. But that was a good move on the last end by Evan Toms.
And Fairly, that's the last thing, Fairly, right?
Friendly
has done a great job offensively for them as well. He's the real deal, man. What class is he?
He's a 2027 kid also.
He's tough.
So just about everybody you're seeing on the floor will be back for Montgomery Academy next year, and some for the next 2 years. Those are making major contributors. Even Will Winfro, he's the only senior that's clocking major minutes throughout this game. And Montgomery Academy has missed a kid in Rob McGahee, who's also in the class of 2027 with the knee injury, who had 25 points against Pike Road 2 games ago. And he's out in this basketball game. So their bench has been shortened, and they've still done a good job to stick around with the #1 team here in Class 7A. Huntsville High with the basketball, crosses half court, over to Graham Gossett. Looking inside to Toms. Carney on the head fake, guarded by Ellis. Bob it. Bobbles it, gets it out to Carney. Lob pass inside to Toms. Toms double team, doesn't matter, goes up, misses the layup, rebound by Gordon. There's that pressure. Ellis throws it up to Renfro. He catches it. Gets it back to Ellis. Ellis and Gordon in the screen action, rejects the screen, turns the basketball over. That's one of those things like, where are you going?
Right.
You know, like you're expecting a foul call.
It's a sea of gray, though.
Yeah, you got that right. That pack line defense for Huntsville High is tight. Graham Gossett step back short. He'll be making that very soon. Braden Gordon with the basketball. Dribble handoff to Winfro and foul on the play on Carney. Foul on Carney. His 3rd personal foul. Team first here in the first quarter. Coming into the game, replacing Carney, David Harrison. Coach, what do you want to see from your squad right here?
Right here, I love when we go Twin Towers. I love when we go David and Evan. And just defense. Like the scoring will take care of itself. We got to get some shots. This second half, I can't wait to see the iPad to see what that percentage is. I know it's over 60% shooting in the second half.
That's a fact. They have not missed a lot of shots, and they're getting quality shots every time down. Winfro bobbles it, guarded by Toms. 5 seconds. Great job by Evan Toms. Shadowing the basketball, making it hard on Winfro to get rid of the basketball.
There it is. Yep.
Too big. Oh, he misses it. Foul on the play. Evan Toms will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul goes against Braden Gordon, his 3rd personal foul. Team second here in the fourth quarter. Wholesale substitutions getting ready to come in for the Panthers. Going to the line to shoot 2. Evan Toms. First free throw's up and good. (43-36), 5:32 left in the ball game. Into the game for the first time for Huntsville High, number 23, Will Carter. Oh, no, Coach, you can coach on the mic. We get it. We understand. We appreciate you hanging out with us here in this second half.
That might be a first ever coach on the mic.
Coach on the mic in the game, baby. Who else is doing that in the state of Alabama? Nobody. Free throws up and no good by Toms. Rebound to Jarrett Friendly. Gordon kicks it over to Ellis. Ellis looking. Up top to Gordon. Gordon pull up 3 ball. No good. Rebound Ellis.
That, fellas. Travel.
And foul is called on the play. Wow. And they called that foul on Cam Carney. That's his 4th personal foul. Again, wholesale substitutions for Huntsville High. 4 new guys touch the floor. 43-36, 5:06 left in the ball game. Montgomery Academy passes it in to Jared Friendly. Dribble handoff to Ellis. Ellis behind the back. Crossover on Harrison. Harrison with the block. However, picked up by Winfro. Kicks it over. Jackson in the corner. Gordon with it on the right wing. Crossover on Jared Friendly. Knocked down three.
Tough one.
His third three-pointer off the ball game to extend the lead to 10. 46-36, 4:37 left in the ball game.
That's a big shot by that kid right there.
Coach Arant playing a little offense, defense. Evan Thomas just say, I'm taking this over. Evan Thomas, you can see it in his face. He's looking to take over the basketball
We
game.
want that ball. We got to get it to him. We got to get these turnovers. Get back, get back, get back, get back.
Great job by Montgomery Academy handling that pressure. Gordon floater in the lane is good. Braden Gordon with the nice floater in the lane.
It's those things right there. We can stop it defensively. We got to get a stop right here.
Like you say, Montgomery Academy is really making shots right now. 3 balls short, rebound to Jackson, and he steps out of bounds.
Yeah, they're making. I don't remember them missing more than 2 shots here in the second half. Playing out of their mind.
They are really playing really good. They're looking like a team who, again, can compete for a state. Yes, compete for another state championship. Back inside the Toms. Great move over Gordon, up and good. Really good move that time by Evan Toms. Timeout, Coach Christian Swears. 48-40, 3:39 left in the ball game. And Coach, you said it, man. They've been making shots.
They've been making shots, man.
I get it. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching this game. I've been calling it the whole time. But this is the most efficient I have seen Montgomery Academy all year long in just their 5th game of the season. Understand, Montgomery Academy just came off the football field 2 weeks ago, right? So they got a late start to the season. They have been uber efficient in this basketball game.
They have. I don't wear a hat, but if I did, hats off to them. They are shooting very, very well in the second half. Like, I haven't seen a team shoot like this in a while. A team.
Like I say, I wish I had those percentages in front of me, man, because they have really every time Huntsville is looking to make a push, looking.
If we're trying to get on a run, they're making timely shots.
Right. And like I say, they've done an exceptional job, in my opinion, playing on this smaller court. I thought you guys' pressure was going to be tough for Montgomery Academy, the way you guys can stretch guys from sideline to sideline. And then having less space to do that, they've done a heck of a job of handling that pressure.
I thought the opposite. I was worried about it because they play on this every day. You know what I'm saying? This is their court.
That's true.
And like it's hard to come in somebody's house and backcourt.
Oh, that ball was tipped. That ball was tipped. Now I'm gonna tell you, you're in Montgomery. These referees, that's my guy Booker right there. Booker was looking right at the play. He's not gonna say a word. He's not gonna say a word.
I'm fine with that.
And he's the leader. He's the crew leader.
I noticed last night the type of time was going on right here.
Right.
Listen, I'm not saying they was reffing bad or nothing like that.
Right.
But we was in Montgomery and we are in Montgomery.
Right. And it's gonna be like that sometimes when you're here. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
I wish Huntsville treated us like this.
Right. Y'all get the same kind of treatment at the house.
At home.
Going back to Tom's. Over to Gossett to Bobbitt. Back to Gossett. Head fake. Great closeout by J.J. Jackson. Graham Gossett with it. Drives on Gordon. Spin and a travel is called. Slid the pivot foot a little bit. Like I say, that's a play he's going to be making once he gets back into rhythm.
To me, he's still, if you watch him run a little bit, be a little gimpy. He don't really trust it. Like, he's still getting used to that knee, getting back in the game.
We down 21-0?
21-0. Georgia's up.
Jesus Christ.
Kirby figured us out finally.
Nah, I just think it's tough beating the team twice in 1 year. It's
It
hard.
We need that, Will Carter.
Winfro, no good on the 3. Rebound tipped around.
Top of the backboard.
It didn't go over, though. Oh, man.
That's what that coach is telling him.
He's like, it has to go over for it to be a goaltend. It can hit the top and go straight up, long as it doesn't touch a stanchion or anything hanging from the basket. Of course, they're not playing with a shot clock on the backboard. So ball goes over to Huntsville High. 8-point game, 48-40, 2:44 left in the ball game. Tyson Bobbitt to the basket, finishes with the left hand. Talk about that. Tyson Bobbitt finishes a lot around the basket with his left hand.
He does.
Is that something that he works on, or is that just
110%.
natural for him?
No. That's something he works on. He's in the gym. He's in the gym after hours, working on left hand finishes, spins. So he puts in the work on that.
Talk about his addition, though, man. He losing what you lost from last year to get a guy like Tyson Bobbitt to transfer in from Oklahoma.
I'm gonna be honest with you. So school is coming to an end. His parents show up and they're like, we just moved here for work. Dad moved to the city for work, and it's like we got a kid. He plays basketball, so we're thinking, all right, cool. Like we're ready to like a transfer like this. So
exactly,
summer comes, we go to team camps, Alabama, Auburn. And we like, he all right, we can work with him. Right. And then first game, Bob Jones hits. He changes everyone. He's like, I don't know where we'd be without him, being honest.
Right,
like,
exactly.
Tyson Bobbitt he is him, man. He's a little sick this weekend, but this is the first bad even stint I've even seen of him. So I think it's just because he's sick. His body got chills. Like he in the room, he didn't come out of the room. We had to take him food. Like, so hopefully when we get back home, he'll be all right.
So going forward, Coach, we're not going to get too far ahead of ourselves. 6-point game, 48-42. What you guys have coming up? When do you start area play, and what is it looking like in that North Alabama area?
January for us. Area play starts. I think we get back and play Montgomery Academy and May Jemison when we get back, and then we get into our tournament. We go to Orange Beach for a tournament. Then we get into our Huntsville Christmas tournament. Right. In our area, us, Sparkman, Grissom, Albertville. I think Albertville is older, stronger, bigger. I think that's gonna be an interesting game. Right. Kind of see how they work. They got good size. Sparkman's always a good game for us. Grissom is our rival, so our area is gonna be tough.
And we'll be up for the Huntsville City Classic, covering that whole event, and then we'll also be up to get you. And we have your guys' game for iBall Radio Game of the Week against that Grissom High School basketball team for that rivalry game. Now, here in the fourth quarter.
There it is. Get on the ball, Luke.
50-50 Paul. However, Winfro picks it up. And the foul is called on the play on Luke Gerber.
Luke is a little pit bull, man.
So on that possession, looked like Coach Jeremy Arek did start to take some of that air out of the basketball.
He did.
Right. He
and I'm gonna call out Coach Jeremy before this game. Yeah. He said, I promise we're not gonna do that. We're trying to win, Coach Jeremy. Things change, I understand.
Right, exactly. Second foul on Gerber. Now, I will say this. I don't like stall basketball at all. I think stall basketball is like to prevent defense in football. It prevents wins.
From winning the game.
Right. Because now you're trying to do something that you haven't done all game.
All game. You're up because of everything else.
Right.
Travel.
Nice play by Braden Gordon. Big basket by Braden Gordon. 30-second timeout by Coach Christian Spears. 8-point ball game, 50-42, 137 left in the game. Getting down to crunch time right now, Coach.
It is.
Getting down to crunch time.
This is what we schedule these games for. I want to see how they respond. I want to win. Don't get it twisted. I want to win, but I also want to see how we respond. Offensively, defensively, like let's play mistake free and see what happens right here.
So, what is Coach Christian Swear saying in the huddle right now? What is he drawing up? Is he going back inside to Evan Toms, or can we see some pin downs or some cross screens looking for Hudson Gossett to hopefully get off the schneid and knock down a three-pointer?
First look is going to be Evan Toms.
Okay.
Now, if there's not nothing there, then you create with your outsiders, with a Tyson Bobbitt, with a Hudson Gossett, with a Graham Gossett. That's how Graham is in the game.
Mm-hmm.
You have other scores, but your first look is Evan Toms.
Gotcha. And that should be every play that you come down the floor.
You want to look down there first.
Right. Because if you got to look through the goal. If you look through the goal, you got to see 6'9".
Hands going to be up wide.
Hudson Gossett, quick three. No good. Off rim foul, Graham Gossett. His first personal foul, team fifth foul. That will put Montgomery Academy at the line to shoot 2 free throws. Headed to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Number 3, J.J. Jackson. He's had a really good basketball game in this game. First free throw was short, no good. Like you say, it's winning time now.
Rifle.
Second free throw on the way for Jackson. Takes his dribbles. Shot is up and no good. 2 big misses at the free throw line for J.J. Jackson. Lewis, hand off to Gossett. Gossett gets it to Toms. Toms, a flop is on the play. But however, Toms scores it. 6-point game. Pressure coming. Throws it up to Gordon. Gordon with it. Having 6'6" Jared Friendly with that basketball. Foul on the play, and they send J.J. Jackson back to the free throw line after missing 2. Now, that's great strategy on that play, knowing, hey, we want to get the ball in his. Exactly. And I'm going to tell you what I saw on that play. When J.J. Jackson was fouled, he had a look of disgust on his face. I don't think he's stepping to the line with much confidence right now. And he knocks it down. The reverse of what the announcers said. It's either announcer's jinx or the announcer's plug.
So in other words, let's just say he's going to make this one.
Exactly. And he has the confidence to knock this one down. Second free throw up and good. Big time free throws by J.J. Jackson. Playing with some urgency now. It's Huntsville High. Hand off to Gossett. Gossett, no pull up. Get the floater, no good. Misses it. Rebound to Winfro. Throws it up to Friendly, and now it's showtime. Big time dunk by Jared Friendly. 10-point basketball game. 3 ball from the corner from Evan Toms is good. Quick timeout from Christian Swears.
That's one thing I said about 5. He ain't never going to give up. 5 don't give up practice, so I know he's not giving up right now.
Haven't lost a game in the state of Alabama all year. Berkmar is a team that's from Georgia. So if this game hands out the way it is, what will be Coach Christian Swears' message to his basketball team?
More so, y'all can lose any night. So don't be on a high horse. Don't be on that. And this team isn't like that.
Right.
It's just a reality check where, again, this is what we're here for, to be tested, to figure out how we bounce back from games, to figure out, like, what this team is going to look like.
54-47, 35.1 left in the ball game. I'm going to be honest. Coach, I'm going to show you something, right? I'm going to show it to you. I got my computer up here with me. I'm going to show you something, man. This was our pregame article, right? And, we kind of do stuff a little different. You know this at iBall Radio. So we handicap games, right? Huntsville High, minus 10 points. I thought Huntsville High was at least 10 points, and I still think that, to be honest with you, maybe 10 points better than this basketball team. I predicted 72-58 by Huntsville High. They only have 47 points in this ball game.
And that's what Coach was saying at halftime, too. I think only like 20 or something like that. Like,
right.
We can't win that way. It's impossible to win basketball games that way, especially against a team that come out hitting the way they're hitting.
And turnover. Little gimmick there by Coach Arant. Ran a guy out of bounds, threw it out of bounds, and then tried to throw it in real quick. However, Mason Ellis turns the basketball over. Offense for defense right now for Coach Swears.
I think that's the beauty in basketball, though. Beauty in basketball is any given night, man. Any given night. They said that in football, but I think it's more so in basketball. Score Big F.
Oh, and he loses it out of bounds. Great pass inside by Hudson Gossett. However, Evan Toms on the turn loses the basketball out of bounds.
I know this film watch is gonna be intense. We watch this film, we get back.
Garrett Friendly. Oh, that's a travel. And he throws it out of bounds. That's his second turnover in a row for Mason Ellis. He traveled with the basketball first.
Imagine if we score off these, though.
Exactly.
If we scored the last one, put us at 49.
Getting the basketball back. 54-47, 28.9 to go. Huntsville High has to go quick here. Spins it over to Bobbitt. Bobbitt driving on Jackson. Turns looking for Gossett. Gossett three-pointer. In and out, no good. Rebound Friendly. Friendly out fast. Throws it up. And a foul is called. Going to the line with 18 seconds to go is Jared Friendly. These are two really big free throws. He makes these free throws. 7-point ball game. Kicks it out to 9. It's going to be a tough sledding for Huntsville High to get back in. First free throw's up and good. Jared Friendly very calmly steps to the line and knocks down the first free throw.
The world to hear this. Hudson Gossett had a tough night tonight, but don't get it confused. He's still the best shooter in the state.
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Second free throw for Friendly is good. Hudson Gossett gets it, kicks it over to Carney real quick. Carney going downhill, trying to get up, blocked by Mason Ellis. Gordon up, and that will do it. The Eagles of Montgomery Academy have upset the #1 team in Class 7A in Huntsville High, 56-47. Coach, I want to tell you, man, thank you for hanging out with us, man, in the second half, man. You do a great job. We love listening to you on the calls with on NFHS with Steve, man. So I want to appreciate you hanging out with me here on the iBall Radio Game of the Week.
Listen, I can't wait for y'all to come back up there. I do it then when y'all get up there too.
No doubt, man. There it is, man. So listen, 56-47. We'll come right back with you with Coach Jeremy Arant and our iBall Radio Player of the Game, Jared Friendly. We'll be right back with you after this message. Good. Hey. Talking to it. And we're back here from the iBall game of the week as Montgomery Academy has upset Huntsville High 56-47. And we are here with the iBall Radio player of the game, Jared Friendly. Jared, man, great job tonight. You started off the game with a huge posterized dunk on your summertime teammate, Garrison. Talk about it, man. How did that play feel for you?
Well, I saw him coming down there, and I said, hey, I'm come get you. You know, it was all fun and games during the summer, but it's school ball now. It's time to get to go.
So, man, you guys just came off the football field, right? Hadn't had a lot of practices, only played 4 games. You still hadn't only played 1 game as a full team with Rob Gahey being out and then Mason Ellis missing the game. Talk about coming into this game. How did it make you feel having somewhat of your team together for a couple of games?
Well, you know, the whole time we were talking about we got to get together, play defense. We got to stay together, play good team ball. And that's what we came out here and did today.
So saying this, a lot of people aren't picking you guys to go back-to-back, right? A lot of people are leaning towards Hale County, saying can Montgomery Academy handle their athletic ability? You guys are really athletic also. How do you feel going forward once you guys get your basketball legs up under you? How do you feel that this team, losing all those seniors from last year, will be able to compete?
I feel like we're going to compete very great and keep on winning games. I feel like it isn't a big drop-off since we lost our 8 seniors. Those guys are good, and we got guys coming in and replacing them that are just as good as them.
Man, listen, you had a great basketball game tonight in a pressure atmosphere. How do you think this win is going to help you guys going forward?
I think it's going to boost our confidence, allow us to come in the gym and work every day, knowing that we can compete with anyone in the state and out of state probably. And that's about it.
That's it, man. And there you have it, man. Great job tonight. Our iBall Radio Game of the Week player of the game, Jared Friendly from Montgomery Academy. Great job, man. We'll be in touch.
Yes, sir.
There you have it, man. We'll be right back with you with Coach Jeremy Aran right here on iBallRadio.com and the iBall Radio YouTube page. Good job, man. And we're back here from the Montgomery Academy iBall Radio Game of the Week as Montgomery Academy, defending 3A state champ, upsets the #1 team in Class 7A, Huntsville High, 56-47. Out here with the win coach, Coach Jeremy Aran. Coach, tell me, how does it feel to get this win against a very, very good basketball team?
Yeah, man. I mean, obviously it feels really good right this second. Our kids played their tails off, right? You know, we've been early season has been kind of a grind for us. You know, we've been trying to recover from football and that kind of thing and battling some injuries. But our kids, you know, they were ready to play today, and they enjoy games like this. I mean, who doesn't, right? I told them before the game, I said, look, if I got to convince you to get up for this one, then you need to figure something else out. You know, and they were obviously ready to play.
Only your 5th game of the season. Like you say, you guys were just on the football field 2 weeks ago heading for a state championship before you lost a big upset loss. So getting those guys and getting their basketball legs up under you. You hadn't had a lot of practices. You played more games than you practiced probably. Talk about not having a full team yet. It's still coming out here and playing this quality of a game.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you and I talked a little before the game up until, you know, even now we've played one game with our full team and we've had 2 practices with our full team from football. We had an injury this past week.
Right.
You know, that's part of it. But I think you could see that our guys who were big-time football contributors are starting to get their legs under them, right? Jarrett obviously played great today, battled inside with you know, Tom's in there, had 2 huge dunks and just played really, really well, right? And then I think you can see Braden's coming along. He's battling you know, a pretty nagging toe injury. So, you know, he's getting there, right? He's getting close. You can see sparks here and there from him too.
So losing guys last year, those seniors, man, you lost 8 seniors last year, and some key contributors. We know about Skylar, right? But those 2 shooters that you lost from last year, Will Winfro stepped up in this ball game and knocked down a couple of threes. Talk about how you're going to maneuver around that to try to replace those guys who made big shots for you last year.
Sure, yeah. I mean, like you said, those 2 guys could just absolutely shoot it, man. It was, you know, anytime you could spread the floor with a Brewer and a Cade and those guys, you just, you know, and then you have guys, Skylar, Braid, Jarrett, Mason, who can attack the basket and do those things. But, you know, the other night against Pike Road, Robert McGahee made 5 threes. You know, like you said, Will made a couple tonight. And I think people are going to see that Jarrett and Bray aren't just drivers. They can really shoot it too. And Mason can really shoot it too.
Right.
You know, that's one part of his game that he's really developed over the summer. You know, so, you know, having guys like Will and Robert, and we got some other guys off the bench who can really shoot it. You know, Jay can get hot.
Right.
Caleb has really improved as an outside shooter. So, you know, obviously we miss those guys, but we're a little different team. And we've talked about, hey, you know, we've got to commit to playing to winning games defensively. Where you can't walk in the gym like last year, man. Honest, we were going to score a bunch of points almost every game, right? I think there was 2 games where we didn't score a bunch of points all in Huntsville, you know, so we could score. This year it's going to be a little more methodical. We got to get in and people. That's what I was so proud of tonight, right? We held these guys to 47, 20 in the first half, and we were playing our tails off defensively.
So this year you're playing a little different. Last year, you applied a lot of pressure in the full court, right? Because your depth was there. You can run a lot of guys in and out. In this basketball game, you didn't do a lot of that, right? Kind of talk about how your coaching has adjusted with your personnel adjusting also.
Yeah, so, yeah, I mean, like you said, we're different. We will pressure at times. Last night over at Trinity, it's a different game for us. We pressured pretty much the whole game and sped them up. We know that that's the kind of game that Huntsville likes to play, right? They want to get up and down, and they want you to kind of lose their shooters and stuff like that, and want to get the big guy inside. And we knew that if we could control the ball a little bit, right in front of us, keep it in front of us, control it, keep them from driving and kicking, that, you know, we felt like we could guard them individually, you know.
So last night, Hudson Gossett had 10 3-pointers and 30 points against Carver. He comes in tonight and goes for a goose egg. Was that a focus of your guys to make sure you ran guys off the 3-point line and make sure he didn't get hot?
Yeah. I mean, that was one of the big things we talked about pregame was we're going to close out hard to these guys. We're going to make them drive it. And when they drive it, we want to make them score over us, right? We don't want to overhelp. We can't overhelp in this game because when you overhelp, you know, then you end up scrambling and somebody ends up open ultimately, right? When they drive it, we got to make them score over the top of it.
Right, and you did a great job at that, Coach. I want to say congratulations on the big win. Thank you for having us come out and do our thing here from the at this basketball game. And, of course, we're going to be watching you all season long, and good luck on the rest of the season.
Thanks, man. We really appreciate you guys being here. We love what y'all do for basketball. Definitely appreciate everything y'all do for us.
No doubt. Thank you very much. There you have it, man. Coach Jeremy Arant as Montgomery Academy knocks off Huntsville High 56-47 here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week at Montgomery Academy. We'll be right back with you to wrap up right here on iBallRadio.com and the iBall Radio YouTube page.
Man. Appreciate you, man.
No doubt, man. Good job, man. Congrats. And we're back here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week as Montgomery Academy upsets the #1 team in Class 7A, Huntsville High, 56-47. I want to thank Coach Jeremy Aran and Montgomery Academy for allowing us to come out and do this game here from this big-time environment. Great crowd on a Saturday, even though it's SEC Championship Saturday. A lot of people came out to watch this basketball game. Shout out to Coach Christian Swears for bringing his guys down to the Montgomery area, playing Carver Montgomery and defending 3A state champ in Montgomery Academy. A lot of teams from North Alabama don't come down this way to play, so kudos to Coach Swears and the whole Huntsville High program from bringing their guys down here to play in this basketball game. Shout out to Coach Tyron Gibson, man, hanging out with us during the second half of this basketball game, calling this basketball game with us, man. And I would say this, Montgomery Academy, everybody including myself, said that they were a different basketball team, said that they had some catching up to do. And a team like Hale County, who is looking really good on the season, was probably going to be the favorite in Class 3A. Montgomery Academy shut down those rumors tonight and let everybody know, put the state on notice that Montgomery Academy is here to stay and will be another team that will be competing for another 3A state championship come February. Well, there you have it, man. Appreciate y'all hanging out with us tonight. We will be back on Monday for Pelham versus Hoover. iBall Radio Game of the Week from Pelham High School, from Pelham versus Hoover on Monday night. Until then, thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll be right back with you on Monday from Pelham High School here on iBallRadio.com and the iBall Radio YouTube page. Until then, we're signing out. Peace.